Hi everyone, Tami Goveia here. I am with Kevin Spirtas and Michael Slade with After Forever, nominated for 8 daytime. Yes, the segments. How do you feel about all this?
It's surreal.
Is it?
It's amazing. It's surreal. It's wonderful. It's magical. It's just, you start a project out of love, and then all of a sudden this happens, and here we are on the red carpet with 8 nominations.
And sweet dreams are made of these. That's the song that keeps repeating in my head. I woke up this morning, I was like, we're going to the Emmys. And we got an incredible cast here. Mitchell Anderson is here, Anita Gillette, Jennifer Pepperman, Aaron Cherry, and Katie Huffman. They're all nominated for acting awards. And Michael
Jennifer for directing.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Jennifer Pepperman for directing. And what are we nominated for? You and me? Writing?
For the writing and best show.
Tell us a little bit about where this started relationship-wise, where the story started, because it's such a great story.
Thank you. I had written for Days of Our Lives at the point right before Kevin left the show, but
he did not write me off. So
it was not I had nothing to do with that. But fast forward a bunch of years, and Kevin and I ran into each other in New York, and he said, I've been thinking about creating a web series, and we should sit down, have coffee, and talk, which we did. And he said, I really want to create a story about gay men who are 50-ish, who are my age. And that spoke to me because we disappear from the canvas after we're, like women, after we're 35, we aren't there anymore. And we started kicking around ideas, and I had lost my partner to cancer a few years before that. And it had been an awful diagnosis that there was nothing they could do. And I said, you know what, I think I'm ready to artistically look at this, and spoke to Kevin about it. Because we'd been talking about dating and sort of why is somebody dating, and so then it was this incredibly cathartic experience to not relive what it was, because the characters are very different from us, but to relive the experience of loss and moving through it and grief and how you do that.
And also the other story point that we wanted to really express was that when a relationship is ended by death, the relationship does not end. Love continues on. So
I love the fact that a cathartic experience can be reflected through art, because when it does, it resonates with thousands of people. What's the response been like?
That it's been extraordinary. We get the fan mail we get from people speaking to just that, about how watching this series this season has helped them through their own grieving process. Or the one
the young gay man who wrote to us and said, I think I know a little bit better about how my dad felt about when my mom died. Like, he got clear that it was a whole grief process. But we're here, and you're going to go through grief. It's told. The story is gay thematic, but it's told in a universal theme, and it's telling a universal theme, and we all go through loss.
Where were you when you found out about the nominations?
Where was I?
I was at a restaurant in New York.
I was at my desk working. I thought the announcements were going to be later. So no.
I was having a lunch meeting about another project, and I knew that this was going to be announced while I was in this meeting, and I knew I couldn't have my phone out.
Yeah, and
the minute
where are you?
The minute I walked out, the phone was exploding with messages.
What can we look forward to in the next season?
Brian is going to continue on with his process of grief, and we're going to learn more about how he's dealing with it. And we pick up in a relationship that we ended
where we ended the date that he had at the end. We pick up with that relationship moving forward.
And Jason is still around.
And how one starts to negotiate a new relationship when one still has love for someone who is no longer physically here.
Wishing you two all the love and all the best tonight, as always.